have the Ipsy for the month of February for you guys. This is sent for review purpose. I have the Ipsy Glam Bag and Glam Bag Plus, and I have a little bit of a try on. There was only one main product that I could try on, and so I will have timestamps down below. Also, I do have my social media, and if you're new here and like anything beauty related or fashion, definitely subscribe by hitting that little red button somewhere around here. Down there. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. This month, of course, Valentine's Day, the month of love. I think today I'm gonna start off with the Glam Bag Plus first, and as you can see there, it's all hearts and beautifully red. Super cute. I think that you could use these bags like if you wanted to give somebody special some chocolates for Valentine's Day or something. You'd stuff like a little bear in here and some chocolates and stuff like that, or some, I don't know, like a girlfriend, you know, because Valentine's, you could also, it's like about friendship too. In our culture in Puerto Rico, we also say like el día del amor y la amistad, so it's like the day of love and friendship. And I definitely think that you can give Valentine's gifts to friends as well. And you could definitely use this little baggie to do so. As always, they have the little card, but the card doesn't give me any information. So this month is full hearts is the theme, basically of Valentine's Day. And I am showing you guys what's outside of the smaller bag. So this is the way they send it to me. I make that clear because all the time I get, you know, sent all kinds of messages or comments telling me that I was wrong, that this goes in this bag, but it's not that I have any control over that. Okay, so first thing in here is the Gensa Pink Lotus. This is a peptide renewal face cream. It has 8 power pink essence. It has peony, pink lotus, rose, cherry blossom, a whole bunch of natural ingredients. It is basically superfoods and is supposed to be a multitasking cream. It is to brighten, depuff, and visibly firm the skin. I'm not gonna open this because if you've been watching, or if you're someone who watches my channel, you know that I am on a low buy this year, and I'm trying not to hoard or clutter stuff. I just decluttered all my skincare, and I'm really trying to use up what I have. And I think definitely I can find someone who could get some use out of this face cream. And so I'm not gonna buy, like, open it or touch it or anything, but it does look really good. I have tried other Gensa products in the past, and their brand is really great. Next up are some brushes. These are called the Firma Beauty, and it comes with 3 smaller brushes for detail work, 2 pencil ones, and kind of like an eyebrow or eyeliner brush. Also, I'm not gonna open this just because I have way too many, like literally have way too many. And yeah, I just feel like someone else could get good use of this, especially the pencil brushes in here. And so I will give this forward. So you get this little trio in here as well. Next thing in here is actually what is on the try-on portion, and this is by the brand Ditto. This is the Persephone palette. Persephone was, I think she was a goddess in Greek. I know that she has something to do with Hades and something to do with pomegranates. If you look here on the cover, she's holding pomegranates. Give me just a second. I went ahead and searched for some information on Persephone because I couldn't remember, but she is from Greek mythology. She is the wife of the underworld, Hades. He's like the god of the underworld. So she basically became a protectress of the underworld. And she is one of the daughters of Zeus. Apparently, if she were to eat something, then she could leave the underworld, but at some point Hades gave her pomegranate seeds, which is, as you can see here on the cover, why she has pomegranates in her hand. Basically, she's just a protector of the underworld and the wife of Hades. It doesn't say anything else other than that. I just kind of skimmed through my phone, but it is from Greek mythology. I think that the cover of this is absolutely just stunning. I don't know how much this is. I do know that Ditto is a little bit high priced, but I will, if I can find it online, I'll put it across the screen. But when you open, it does have a mirror, and I'll show you guys a close-up. It's a little jacked up. I'll show a picture as well here to the side. So let me push this to the side, but I'll put a picture of the side. because I did have to use my fingers and really go into this. If you can see just the textures on these, they're very similar to Super Shock shadows. It's a very putty formula, which could be a good thing or a bad thing, because the more you touch with your fingers and your, you know, like the sebum on your fingers and all that oil gets into some of these shades, you could get hard pan, and that's just something to look out for. I also had a little issues with some of the shades. You'll see that in the try on portion, and there is a glitter topper, which is this one that I don't know if I really like that or not. Most people don't like glitter because it could cut your eye if it was to get into your eye. And then this shade, I also used it, but it's more of a topper shade. The mattes do blend really nicely, but some of them are that putty formula, just something that you have to kind of work your way around or see how you like it. Anyway, so you guys will see that's in the try on portion. And the next thing that's in the Glam Bag Plus are these Beauty for Real gel eyeliners. There is a kind of a white one and a black one. I think I'm going to give these away as well, just because I know that I have way too much in my collection. I actually decluttered quite a bit of them because of that, because some of the pencils that I have been drying out because of lack of use, because I have way too many of certain colors, and black and cream are part of them. So I'd rather give this to someone who's really going to get some good use from them. I don't know if I've ever tried this brand Beauty for Real though, so I'm not really sure as far as the quality, but we'll throw that forward. And then the last thing in here is another skincare item. It's a fig renewal oil, and I'm pretty sure my mom will absolutely love this. She lives for oils. Oh my God, I might actually keep this. Look how cute this bottle is. Look at that. Oh, and I love oil for really moisturizing. Let's see what this smells like. Okay, I can't really smell it. The hole is like really tiny on there. We'll see, but I know my mom will definitely like this, and I think that the bottle is so freaking cute. It almost looks like a little perfume bottle. That's adorable to stand on your vanity or anywhere. Next, we are going to jump into the Glam bag. This is the tiny bag. The bag is full of hearts as well. It's the vice versa of the colors on the big bag. So this one is red with the pink hearts, and then the little zipper is actually a little heart as well. And in here we have a lipstick. This one is by the brand Context Skin. This is the shade Hide Your Heart. I'm just gonna open it so you guys can actually see the shade, but depending on what shade it is, I might give it away. I don't know if I should. Oh, this is beautiful. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let me swatch it then, because this is something that I would actually use. Oh, that is beautiful. That is like a beautiful everyday, like pinky nude kind of shade. Oh, that's so pretty. It reminds me of like a 90s color. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see if I can apply a little bit on here. It's kind of very similar to the lipstick I have on today. So just a very beautiful shade, right up my alley. I was kind of scared because a lot of times, you know, with February, it's always like hot pinks and dark reds or reds. And to be honest, I'm not that big into wearing reds. And I feel like a lot of times those are the first ones that expire and I hardly use in my collection. So I'd rather just give those forward and only keep maybe one or two in my collection. The next product in here is the removal list with Colonian Clay and Zinc. This is a detoxifying clay mask, and it says it completely cleans out, it draws out impurities and excess oil, and you're supposed to leave for 10 to 15 minutes and wash off your face. It's from the brand Go-To. Next is the Benefit Roller Lash. I have to say I didn't really like this mascara. There was a lot of hype about it when it first came out. I did try it and really didn't care for the wand on here, and so I will give this forward to someone else. I don't think I've had very much luck with Benefit mascaras, to be honest with you guys. They just haven't ever worked for me, sadly. I can't even think of one of them that has worked for me. I know that there was one that had like little spikes at the end, and I sort of really liked that that one, but until it really became too prickly for my eyes, so I don't know. The next product in here is Golden Fading MD. This is for damaged skin, and it is a serum that is called the Radical Difference. And then the last thing in here is the Max Fix Plus. This is the cutest thing ever. Okay, there's just something about tiny stuff that you're just like, oh my god, it's so cute. Look at this. I've never seen a Max Fix Plus this tiny before. This is so cute to like jump in, like to leave in your purse. I freaking love Max Fix Plus, so I will be keeping that. I think that's perfect for in your purse to like kind of retouch, refresh your makeup. For the try on portion, we are going to jump into this palette. It's very warm tone. There's even it looks like a pressed glitter in here. This middle shade here looks absolutely stunning. It has like all these different variety of shades in there. I'm kind of curious what it's going to look like. As you can see, the palette has Greek letters, which I don't know all of them. You know, I know like alpha, beta on the top. I can't remember which one was gamma and stuff. So all these letters on here are Greek letters. So you would basically need to find the Greek alphabet to be able to say which ones they are. So I'm just gonna point to the one I will be using. I'm probably going to use this as a crease shade, darken it with this, use this around my brow bone, these two, and then try to put this all over my lid. Going in with that mid-tone shade first, and their mattes are very, very soft. The first time I tried a Ditto palette, I could just tell how soft and very, very pigmented these shades are. And I'm just applying this all over my crease. And then with the brow bone kind of colors, I will blend that out towards the top. I'm only gonna do one eye on camera just because it saves me editing time. Next, I'm gonna go in with a even smaller brush. This is the E42, and I'm gonna dip into that dark purpley shade. We're just gonna do something very simple and easy for today. And if you're into more simple, easy, wearable looks, definitely follow me on Instagram. I've been doing a lot of makeup of the days and showing, you know, like my makeup. I really want to get back into doing reels, and I bought something to try to help me with that, like a little stand with light. And if you guys want a review on that, let me know on the stand itself, like if you're a creator and want like some opinions on it. It's a little bit of a pricey one, but I'm hoping that it'll help me be able to film reels in the morning and do more kind of like get ready with me makeup videos that you guys really seem to enjoy on my Instagram and TikTok. Okay, that kind of muddied up a little bit. I don't really like the way that looks together. I'm gonna go back in with that mid-tone shade and just blend it in there. Yeah, those two shades kind of muddied up a little bit. I'm just gonna trust the process and just keep going. I'm gonna use this multi-colored shade and see what that looks like on the lid. And some of these are really, really soft, where it almost feels like putty when you touch them, almost like a Super Shock shadow. Oh, that's so cool looking, but I feel like it's not translating on the eye. Like you can see all the different glitters in there, but it doesn't translate very well to the eye. Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Seems like something that you would have to put on top of something else. God, let's see if we can salvage this look because this is becoming a hot mess. Let me get a flat synthetic brush. This is the MAC 242. I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of my Fix Plus and dip into that shade again with the brush and see if I can get better color payoff with it. It's almost like putty, so it's not even like coming up well. Okay, today I do not like this look so far. Maybe it'll look better with lashes and the whole 9 yards, but so far this is like kind of a fail for me today. I don't know if I like this palette so far. I'd have to play with a little bit more of the shades. And it's such a shame because I really enjoyed their first palette. You know what? I'm going to use this, why do I always say these like that? This orangey shade and apply it on top. See if I could just cover that whole hot mess up. Okay, that's looking a lot better. But I just feel like that glittery shade just was not it. Let me see if now that I have that base color, I'll try to apply that on top. And like I said, when you touch it, it's almost like a super shock shadow. Like you can feel it really like putty. Okay. Yeah, so it adds the glitter on top, which is nice. So that's what we're gonna go with, okay? We're just gonna go with it, put on some lashes, and hopefully it will all just come together. But I do feel like now it looks a lot better with the glitter on top. So these two shades are definitely like more glitter shades as toppers compared to the rest of the palette. And then just to kind of tie the whole thing together, I think I'm going to tie the whole thing together. I'm going to use that same coral shade on the inner lid, on the inner bottom half of my eye, and then use the dark purple on that outer. This palette, the shades, even the mattes are kind of like putty-ish, and I don't feel like, I don't know, they seem more like super shock shadows than anything else, and I'm having trouble almost blending them, or they blend, either it blends away or it doesn't blend. So this is not as great as the other palette that I had tried. I don't know if I like that at all. Okay, I'm going to definitely clean up this edge and clean up the upper edge with a little bit of that whiter shadow. So going in with the yellow and the pinky neutral, and just going to go in and buff the edges and really clean up. Yeah, and these are not powdery at all. They are more of a really kind of like putty consistency in this palette. Which I don't mind that if it's a good shimmer shade, but I don't know how to feel about a lot of these shades being like that, because they kind of get like hard pan if you use your finger. And I hate hard pan because then after that it's kind of hard to use a product. You have to scrape at it and really trying to get that layer off. Just cleaned up those edges. That's what it looks like. I'm gonna do my other eye off the camera, put on a lip, and then come back with my final thoughts. And this is the finished look. I feel like I was able to pull it off, but I did have some difficulties, as you guys saw. The bags themselves, I think that they're just okay this month. I wasn't really super excited by anything that really came in here. I think out of everything, when I first opened the box, the thing that really drew me in was the Ditto palette, because I do have one of their other palettes. This is the Venus. Yeah, this is the Venus one, and I love the looks that I got from this one. I really like the formulation, but in this one, the shimmers are more of that putty kind of super shock shadow formula, and then the mattes are more powder formula and are a lot easier to work with. And so this one threw me off a little bit, but I still feel like I was able to get it done. I'll just have to really play with the shades a little bit more and see what other looks I can get from it. Also, I didn't really care for the glitter that's in here. It's to the touch, it's super dry. Nothing hardly picks up. And when a glitter is in a palette, I like it to be kind of like the ColourPop ones, where it has a little bit of a wet consistency, some kind of base to it that's gonna really stick to the lid. And this one is super dry. And yeah, I don't feel like this is anything super extremely special. And so yeah, I love the whole aesthetic of it, but it kind of the performance was not there. Anyways, let me know which one of the bags was your favorite, or which one you liked, or if you're kind of like me and you're just like, it's okay. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you haven't already, you can subscribe hitting that little red button. I do have my social media down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.